And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio. Working on rocket parts here. Just trying to get ready for the big debut of our first rocket. So we're gonna redesign this a little bit. I want let's see, I want 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then maybe one more. 1, 2, 3. Like so. These are all going to be rocket fuel. Oh no, not that. Rocket fuel. Oh, did I just leave the zone? Sorry, bots. Apologize. So yeah, right. Just smoosh it right up into all of that. Get maximum coverage here. So very much the same design. Oh. Used my last one. There it is. And then of course we're gonna want these here. And one over here. So yeah, very much the same design as up here. Hopefully we'll be a little bit better off. So obviously productivity modules in all of the machines, and then speed, because you can't put productivity inside of a beacon. Like so. So these ones inside here are going to be much faster. I could put another set of beacons along the bottom here. So I can do that. That way everybody is the same speed. And then I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up the finished products. Like so. And then, you know, where's my warehouse? There it is. We're gonna just kind of fit this right in here. Right like that. So I can load from here and load from here as well. All right. So let's, oh, that just happens to be right in the gap between those two. That was funny. So I don't need stack inserters to output because it only makes one. So fast inserters on the output, but stack inserters for the input. There we go. And this should load all that stuff. There we go. And now we are going to gangbusters here. So there we go. Now we've pretty much like octupled the amount of rocket fuel that we're making. So I think that's pretty good. Now it's just sort of depending on if petroleum gas can keep up or not. Ooh, look at this. What is... Do we have a traffic snarl somewhere that I need to sort out? Indeed, we do. So let's see. How did this happen? I don't have any of those. How did that not happen? So he is blocked because he actually is going to want to come down here. So I don't know why he's blocked off. Maybe yeah, these trains are a little too long to fit in here. I think that is the reason. So how are we gonna handle this? Because he's blocking this one. If I put a thing there, no, they don't like that at all. So I was like, oh man, our trains have stopped running. That's not good. So we're gonna need to come down here and unsnarl this traffic and figure out if there's a better way to handle all of this. Because we are right at the very edge of what we can do over here. Unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't like that either. Yeah, we're right on the edge of this one too, and we can't actually put another one in there anywhere. So I might have to take control of one of these manually here. Let's manual that. And then, no, see, I don't know why. There we go. There we go. And then automatic from here. Okay, I think the train system is back running again. But we want to try to prevent that from happening ever again, because boy, did the system back up. Okay, so yeah, all the ore needs to get offloaded. At least, you know, that'll give our depots plenty of time to get sorted out. So in here, we're gonna want one coming in. See, there's really no easy way of extending that. Unfortunately, I don't know. So we just need to get this one a little bit longer, or this one. No, I think this one might have to get updated here. This one down here. Okay, there is really no, because it's offset by 1, and that's a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off. We're gonna try to redo this whole mess down here, because this was my old system. This is, you know, the old way, so to speak. And so let's take those out, take those out. So I need this. Okay, I need you to match up. Need you to match up with this one. Why? Why do you hate me, game? I could just go whole hog here and move all this stuff over. So let's first take some trees out of here. There we go. A little bit of tree action. Oh, now I need to take this one off. And let's take these tracks out. And we're going to take these tracks out as well. Okay, and then all of these. I'm going to leave those. Yeah, everything's kind of out of power right now, which is kind of okay. All right, circle. We want essentially I think this line right in here, although that doesn't match up at all. Not at all. Okay, so all of this has got to come out now. And I also need, I'm gonna back away here, just so my bots don't take any of this. I need to clear all of this, and then clear all of. I need to clear all of that too. Clear all of that. Okay. Now I can put the circle down, and that should help with the bots. So that's coming out. We want to line this bottom. I want to take these out. So the bottom of this one needs to line up with the top of this one. So hopefully bots actually get over there in time. Come on, bots. There you go. So make sure these line up, and we should be able to place this in here. There we go. And of course, that really messes that up. And just erase all of that. That's fine and dandy. All right, so now we can hook up this to that, this to that, and this to that. Okay, that's step one. Now we need to get all those out of there. So let's see, circle again. That takes care of a little bit of the concrete that was in there. And let's then do a straight piece. We'll match that up right. Okay, obviously this is a problem. Okay, a little bit of work on this. Whoa! Whee! Okay. Now that that is done, we need to then get rid of this. And this can come out. But then I need this to match up. Oh, it does. Excellent. Nope, wrong direction. So that goes in there. These are the exits, so these hopefully will, yeah, these will match up perfectly with that. And with that, and if we get lucky, which I don't think we're getting lucky. We're not matching up. We're not matching up here. You see how that's overrode there a little bit? So if need be, I can dial this back one. Yeah, that'll work right there. So I need to actually put this back here. So that should, yeah, that should match up there just fine. And then this one can match up there. Good to go. Now I don't know if we, made a difference, if we improved that setup, but our trains are running again, which is a good sign. And who knows if they're gonna get blocked back in again. So I'll have to keep an eye on things and see if, you know, both of those long trains come through here. Because I am thinking that we didn't really improve a whole lot. But, you know, hopefully we made a little bit of a difference. And there we go. We are... Let's see if this loads in. How far... I think that'll actually work. I think, yeah, we added a little bit of maybe even a one track worth of distance would be enough, because we were right on the edge. So I think we got everything running again. Took a little bit of time, but I think we got it. And we've got a ton of concrete and stuff in our inventory. Get rid of all that. Oh. Oh, I love the bots. Bots are like, what? And they just run away. All right, so I think we're reconnected back again. Actually, we don't have... This one is not connected. So we want to connect that up. See if I picked up any bots. I don't think I did. And skip over that. Looks like we got full coverage again, which is good. I like full coverage just because it allows us to repair automatically if we get attacked somewhere. But we got to be careful too. Those nuclear bots, if they explode, they get damaged and explode, it's a pretty sizable explosion. So we have to be careful. All right, let's go up here. Everything looking pretty good. All right, we're gonna zip through here. Let the copper take care of itself, and go back to what we were doing. Now that we've got materials flowing again, let's check. Yeah, petroleum gas is completely gone, which is unfortunate. We still have you know, still doing pretty good, but we're gonna start using more plastic to make the low density structures. So we're gonna need a lot more plastic. Well, I could bring plastic in from over here. That's definitely a possibility. I mean, this whole refining system here is kind of going along strong. And it's a little bit more expandable. Wow, there's nowhere to push sulfur to. I don't have my blue circuit outpost done yet. But I want to get a rocket launched, and then we can make some decisions about what to do about the series afterwards. Because once you launch a rocket, there's really nothing else to do except launch more rockets. Yeah, we got a petroleum gas problem. That's definitely a problem. I might be able to bring in petroleum gas from my system up here. We can always, because we've got oil coming in, of course, but I could load petroleum gas. I could take a spot in here and load petroleum gas up, and that way we would be able to really work towards maximizing our potential there. So here we have plastic basically stop on the bus, and let's fully upgrade that system so we are maximum speed, and then see where we want to craft these low density structures. I am thinking, oh, the bus The bus is immense, and we're butting right up against the top of it here with this system. So look at that. We even have old turrets up here protecting us. I really need to maximize how much ore we're moving in here. It would be kind of hard though. We got a lot of other ore in this system. But right in here, I mean, look at that, 600,000. I wonder how fast that would last. I wonder how long that would last. So maybe separating this out, redoing this. Because this was way outside of our base for a while. But we've grown and developed right up to it. Alright, now we can use a little bot behavior here. There we go. And we'll take care of the miscellaneous stuff later on, but I wanted to get this running. Let's see, as much of that ore as possible. Okay, and of course we want 2 of you, 1 of you, and a couple beacons with some more of these, and then a system out there with a loader, and we're gonna want, I just use a splitter to offset it by 1. It's a little, I don't know, it makes more sense to me to use a splitter to just offset at 1 than it is to, you know, make a big mess out of a curvy belt. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't fill up both sides of the belt. I really wish it did. Okay, so there we go. We have more iron coming in, and, you know, I think if you totaled it all up with all many miners that we actually scooped out of there, we have less pollution. All right, so a little bit more iron, because it wasn't getting all the way to the end last time, because all of those miners, you know, combined just couldn't handle it. All right, so hopefully we get a little bit of a surplus in here. If not, we got plenty of more ore to dig out of here. So we could, where does this end? Basically the square that I'm standing on is where it ends. So I'm gonna a little overlap just to be sure. Of course that doesn't line up. Holy cow, this is gonna get messy. Well, we got that covered. That's good. All of these, I want to be very careful about that uranium. I don't want to waste any uranium. So we got this one square right here that's not covered. We want that and that. Okay, it's a little messy. Okay, it's a lot messy, but it should work. Should work. No, push that back in. There we go. So now we get all the iron out of here with just a few crazy mining setups and a little bit of extra ore. You know, just a little bit extra coming in will help out, you know, keeping this full. All right. That ore will go fast though. Holy cow, it's gonna disappear fast. But anyway, that'll do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.